Right. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Yesterday we were discussing about IO stream chapter. Hope you all practiced. Okay. Last class we understood first one, storing data. We can store data in how many ways? Come on. In the program, we can store data in how many ways? 4 ways. By using variables, class object, array object, collection object. Then here I'm using variables to store data. And here I have used class object for storing data. I have used array object for storing data and collection object for storing data. What is the problem in all above approaches? Storing data in a program by using variable or object is temporary. How can we store data permanently? We must store either in files or in database. Okay. In core Java, we will store data in a file by using IO stream. In advanced Java, we will store data in database by using JDBC. Okay. Then now we started understanding IO stream chapter, nothing but file IO, serialization, console IO, file class. Need of this chapter. In this chapter, we will learn storing data and reading data from a file. Storing data in a variable or in an object is temporary. The values stored in a variable or in an object are available only until program execution. Once program execution is completed, the variable memory, object memory is destroyed. Then values stored in those variables and objects are lost. Then for storing values permanently, we must save them either inside a file or inside database. In this chapter, we will learn storing values inside a file permanently. How can we store data inside a program? We must connect it to a file from Java program. Then we must write data into this file. How can I read data? We must connect to a file and we must read this data. How can I connect? By using stream. What is a stream? A stream is a logical connection between Java program and a file through which we can write data, read data permanently from a file. Now this is Java program, this is file. Writing data, how data we are giving to stream connection, it will save. Reading, how reading data from the file. Okay, the saved data reading through the connection to the Java program, reading data. Now there are two connections are there. By using single stream, can we do both write and read operations? No, we must have two separate streams, one for writing and one for reading. So this is for writing, this is for reading. Then writing data into a file technically called output, reading data from technically is called input. So the stream that is used for writing into a file is called output stream. The stream that is used for reading data from a file is called what? Input stream. In which format the data can flow through the stream? The data can flow through the stream only either as bytes or as characters. Then how many types of streams does Java has? Based on the type of data flow, Java supports two types of streams, binary streams and character streams. By using binary streams, we can write and read data in terms of bits. By using character streams, we can write and read data in terms of characters. Through binary streams, what type of data we can write and read? We can read all types of data, numbers, characters, objects, images. Why character streams are given when we can write and read characters by using binary streams? Binary streams can write and read data only at ASCII range characters 0 to 255. This is important point. Hope you are taking to your brain. What the problem with the binary streams? Binary streams can write and read data only at ASCII range characters 0 to 255. If you want to write and read characters at Unicode range characters 0 to 65,535, character streams are provided. Okay, na? Tell me, Java supports ASCII character range or Unicode character? Unicode. ASCII range is only 0 to 255. C language supports only ASCII, but Java supports Unicode. If I use a file input stream, file output stream, they can write only what range? ASCII. If you want to write Unicode range, not supporting. That's why in Java 1.1 version, character streams are provided. Binary streams, when to use binary streams, when to use character streams. Binary streams for writing and reading binary data like numbers, objects, and images. Character streams are writing and reading characters data like a text file. For which Java version binary streams and character streams are available? Binary streams are available from 1.0, character streams are available from 1.1. Both streams have two types of streams, binary streams, binary input stream, binary output stream, character streams, character input stream and character output stream. How can we represent streams in Java? In java.io package, we have input stream and output stream representing classes. For representing binary input stream and binary output stream, we have two classes, input stream and output stream. For representing character input stream and character output stream, we have two classes, reader and writer. Now, what are the source and destination for reading data and writing data by using stream? File, object, socket, like that. Can single class input stream and output stream, reader or writer, can read and write data from all about different source and destinations? No. A single class cannot do all these jobs. Can single class represent lion, tiger, elephant? No. We require separate classes. So we have separate class to represent each source and destination. One class for reading, another class for writing. Then under input stream, we have file input stream, data input stream, object input stream. For output stream, we have class file input output stream, data output stream, object output stream, print stream, output stream, writer. Input stream reader, output stream writer, I will explain you later. Reader and writer subclasses, file reader, file writer, buffer reader, buffer writer. Here we have print stream, like that we have a class called what? Print write. How can we write and read data from a file by using above streams? By using methods. For writing purpose, we have method called writer. And for reading purpose, we have a method called what? Read. Write parameter is int, read parameter return type is int. Write method, every data take as what type? Int. If we pass character also, it will convert it into int. Read method, read data from the file and return as what? Int. What are the steps we must develop in a program for writing and reading data from a file? For writing, create a FOS, call FOS.write. For reading, in Java program, create FIS object and call read method. Develop a program to write data into a file from a Java program by using file output stream.write. Now first created file output stream, writing data. Tell me, if I write 5, data 5 is stored as it is. 97 stored. Single quote B stored. 150 stored. Repeat again. Input stream type class, output stream type class means binary streams can write and read data only at what range? That means what range? 0 to 255. Now in the program, I am writing the data more than 255. Any compile time error for write? No. There is no compile time error, but we have at runtime, is this data 350 as it is stored or decreased and stored? Decrease. It is exceeding the file byte range 0 to 255. Then value is reduced to the range of 0 to 255. Then the changed value is stored in the file. So 350, 750, minus 97 are not stored as it is. They are converted. First problem is what? FOS can write data only up to 0 to 255 only. If you try to pass 0 to 255, no compile time error, but the data is not stored as it is reduced and stored. Second problem, can I write data long, double, boolean and string? Not possible. We cannot pass a value beyond the int range. We will get compile time error. Why? Write method parameter is what? Int. Write method parameter is what? Int. No, only what range value I can read? Int range value only I can read. If you pass more than int range, compiler will throw error. Then is it possible to write my string? Yes. You remember inside string handling class we have seen a method called what? GetBytes. GetBytes method convert the string into binary data, and that binary data can be stored inside the file. If you want to store a string, you have to call getBytes method and stored. Okay. So totally tell me what is the limitation of FOS? FOS can write data only in the range of 0 to 255. If we pass the data more than 0 to 255, no compile time error, but the value will not be stored as it is decreased. If we try to store value more than int range, like long, float, double, boolean and string, compiler will throw error. Then if you want to store string, is any other facilities? Yes, we can call string dot getBytes method. Then this array, this string is converted into byte array, and byte array can be stored. So this is the first topic about FOS which we discussed yesterday. Then whatever the data we wrote, I want to read the data. For that, develop a program to read data from file abc.txt by using file input string.read. What are the steps? First, create the connection, then call read method. What is the problem with read method? Read method can read only 1 byte data. Second, every data it is reading from the file and written as ASCII number, not ASCII character. Then if you want to read all bytes available, I should call read method repeatedly. If you want to display the data in the character format, you should typecast to what? Character. Next, if you call read method all individually like this, what is the problem? The program become what? Static nature. Then if you call the system.out.println this data printing inside the loop, then it is a dynamic. As many bytes available in the file, those many times read method will be called repeatedly. How do I know the control reach end of the file? For knowing control reach end of the file, you must use what? Not equal to -1. Once control reach end of the file, fis.read method returns -1. So this is the program yesterday we discussed. Hope 2 programs everyone practiced. You written notes in the class. Hope in the system also practiced. I told you, remember, inside Eclipse, where should the file should be created for reading, writing? You should not create the file inside SRC folder. You must create inside project folder. Right click on the project and create the file if you want to create file. If Java is creating automatically, then it is also created in the project folder. Now, I will give you one small assignment, everyone work, right? Develop a program. Develop a program. Develop a program to copy file data. Develop a program to copy file data. What is the meaning of file copy? Copy one file data to another file. abc.txt file data copy into bbc.txt. This is the question. Okay, copy file data from abc.txt to bbc.txt. Whatever data available in abc.txt, this entire data copy into bbc.txt. That is the question. And try everyone. Write down that program. Everyone writing or acting? What is the meaning of file copy? Did you understand diagrammatic understanding? This is abc.txt. This is Java program. And this is bbc.txt. It should create connection first of all. Na? What connection? FIS or FOS? Wonderful. FIS. For what purpose? Reading data. Whatever data is reading in the loop, the data you want to print on console or store in the file. Store in the file. Then for storing in the file, what connection I have to create? FOS. This is the program I have. Read data, write data. Tell me, Ravi, this program already you developed in FIS. You return loop, na? Inside loop, each byte you are reading from the file and printing on console. In place of printing on console, you have to write the logic to store in bbc.txt. So this is the diagrammatic answer for that question. Write this diagram. Completed? Tell me what you have written code. Main. First I have to create FIS object, file input stream, FIS equal to new file input stream of abc.txt. Then also create file output stream FOS equal to new file output stream of, you want to copy into bbc.txt. Okay. Then now tell me, I want to read data while data equal to FIS dot read. How long I have to read? Till end of the file. How do I know till end of the file? If read method return value not equal to -1, then what you want to do this? You wanted to write data to FOS dot write of what do you write now here? Data. Okay. Then here what message, right? SOPLN double quotes. File is copied. Then here what do you write? FIS dot close, FOS dot close. You have to handle exceptions. Which exception? IO exception. Tell me, if I handle IO exception, automatically file not found exception is also handled. If I handle IO exception, file not found exception is also handled. Why? Because IO exception is the super class of file not found exception. For all exceptions in IO package, IO exception is the super class. Then now executed, file is copied. Then where abc.txt file is available. Now which file is newly created? bbc.txt. Open this what do you call package folder, refresh this project, bbc.txt is created. Okay. Open bbc.txt. Alright. Whatever data available in abc.txt, same data available in bbc.txt. I am deleting it. I am writing some other data. Hari, Naresh IT, Amirpet, Hyderabad, Telangana State, 5,16,000. Okay, I have written this is the data. Then, if I run this program, file copied, after file copied, if I refresh the file, same data is coming now. Now, everyone tell me, if I run this program second time, if I run this program second time, I am doing some change here. Okay, not doing any change. If I run second time, is this data copied into this file second time or existing data overridden? What happened? Existing data overridden or appended? Either guess it, 2 times available or 1 time available? File copy. Okay. Second time there or not there? Not there. Only 1 time. That means by default, when we write data into the file, existing data is overridden. Online students, hear me. Hello. Okay. Look at here. This existing data is replaced with the new data. By default, file output stream will override existing data. If you don't want to override, if you want to append, you must use second constructor. File output stream class has a several constructors. In that, first constructor is what? String. Second constructor is what? String comma boolean append. If you pass append value as true, then existing file data is not replaced, it will be appended. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Again, what is coming? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, why is it coming in the same line? Because there is no new line in the file. Na? What is available in the source file? Same thing as it is copied here. Understand? Now, if you want every time the data go into the new line, either here in the write method you should write slash n here, or in the file I should maintain slash n. Then observe, file copied, new line is coming. Okay, let me remove everything, save it, Control F11. Okay, again run, file copied, coming na, separate line coming, new line, because new line is there, new line. Okay na, right. So this is the story. File output stream class, if you object create by using file name, then every time file data is overridden. If you create file output stream class object by giving true as a separate true as a second argument, file data will be appended. While appending, if every time you want a new data go to the next line, either in the write method or in the file, you should maintain the new line. So it is recommended to maintain the new line in the file instead of write method. Okay. So with this, we understood how to copy file data. Is it clear? Understood, everyone? Now, I want to ask a question. What is the limitation of file input stream and file output stream? File output stream can write data only up to the range of 0 to 255. File input stream also can read data only up to what is the range? 0 to 255. But we want to read up to Unicode character range. For that, I have to use another class called what? File reader and file writer. Look at here. What is the limitation of file output stream and file input stream? What is the limitation? They can write characters data only up to the range of ASCII character set. What is that? 0 to 255. What is the solution for writing and reading data up to the Unicode range 0 to 65,535? Answer, we must use character streams, file writer and file reader. Okay, develop a program to write data by using file writer. Okay, FW means file writer. In file writer and file reader also we have the same write of int and read methods. But the difference is write of int accepts the value up to the range of 0 to 65,535 and and the read method can read the value up to the range of 0 to 65,535. Remaining entire program, everything is same. Now, develop a program to write data by using file write. Write on this question. Develop a program. Just theory later you can copy from Google Classroom. Okay, I'll upload. Just you focus on the program write. Develop a program to write data by using file writer. Can you write yourself? Is program changer only background functionality changer? Are you anywhere related to handle that functionality? No. Just you need to create object and call method. That's it. Whatever you develop for FOS, same thing for file writer. And right. test04 underscore file write. Now what the first statement you are writing? Create the file writer object. File writer FW equal to new file writer of connecting to which file? abc.txt. What exception I should handle? IO exception. Next, FW dot write of what you write? Your wish. Any data up to the range of 0 to 65,535. Then system dot out dot println double quotes. Data is saved. And then save it. Observe. Look at here. Control F11. Data is saved. Tell me what is the data available in abc.txt now? Hurry, come on. 97. 97 is stored in a hard disk. Show in the abc.txt file as 97 as A na? As A. Where is the data? file is empty. When I write data by using FOS.write, I have data A na. Now, when I write data by using FW.write, data not available. Very, very important. The difference between FOS and FW, FOS auto flush is true just by calling write. You are writing data to a file, FOS object. FOS object. Internally, the data will be flushed to abc.txt. Similarly, here FW, when you write 97, we are writing to whom now? File writer. File writer internally flush the data to abc.txt. That auto flush mode in FOS is true, in FW is what? False. Until you call fw.flush, the data will not be flushed. Save. Control F11, data is saved. Now look at their data coming. So what is the rule you should remember? When you are calling file writer write method, compulsory attend you should call what? Flush. Sir, if I want to write one more byte, fw.write of 97 place, I am writing 98. Then should I call flush method 2 times? Not required, 1 time only. Then data is saved and inside file B is coming and storing. Everyone understand? If I run the same program second time, AB 2 times will be there, 1 time will be there. 1 time only will be there. If you want every time to store, what to do? Here, I must pass what? Append mode I should give. What is the append mode? Comma, true. Control F11. Now AB will be there second. One more time run. Again, what will be there? AB will be. So every time AB will be stored. Okay, this is the append. Now look at here. I am storing data here more than 250. Okay, 260, let's say. And tell me, is the 260 stored or not? Yes. I am storing here 65,000. Is 65,000 stored here? Yes. I am storing 66,000. Is it stored or not stored? Not stored. It is reduced to the range of 0 to 65. Sir, how do I know, sir? Okay, next. Bolo. Here, the data is going in append mode. Let me take in a override mode. Okay, something storing background what? II something is storing. Okay, those are the converted range of 0 to 65,535. Something is stored. Can I store string directly? Double quotes, hurry directly. Can I store string directly? Yes. Okay, the write method supports file writer dot write method supports storing string data directly. So tell me, what are the points are there related to file writer? Number 1, we can store data up to the range of 0 to 65,535. Second point, we can store string directly, comma, no need to call what a get bytes method. No need to call get bytes method. Third, very, very important word, we must call fw.flush, else data is not saved in the file. Okay, next one is what? We cannot write long, float, double, boolean values because write method parameter is int or string. Write method parameter is int or string. Okay, these are the 4 points you have to understand. Let me try. Look at there. After this, I am trying to call fw.write of 5L, not allowed, compile time error. I'm giving 5.0, not allowed, compile time error. I'm giving true, not allowed, compiler throw error. I'm passing here single quote B character allowed. Single quote B is given, but single quote B taken as single quote B are converted to int, because there is no char parameter method. Okay. Now these are the compiled. All points are shown in this section. Now my question, sir, by seeing this message, how can I confirm that 260 stored, 65,000 stored, 66 not stored and its converted value stored, minus say 97 is not stored, its converted value stored. For that, I should develop what? Read method, file reader, test 04 underscore for a 5, 05 underscore file reader. And tell me how to work with file reader. Main of same as file input stream. File reader fr equal to new file reader of from which file you want to read abc.txt. Okay, na? Then tell me if you want to read data available in the file, I must call what? fis.read. Below, what is the fr.read? What is the read method return type? Is it character or int? Int. So the data available in the file will be reading. Okay, we'll be reading and returning as what? Int data. What is coming? 97. Second read method, second byte. What is coming? 98. Third read method reading what? 260. 260 is stored. 260 coming or not? Next. Now next one 65,000. Look at that 65,000 as it is coming. Now 66,000 will not come. It is a converted value. Will get 464. Okay. And next minus 97 will not come. It's a converted value. Wait. One second. Minus 1 is end of the file, na? Maybe minus 97 not stored. Okay. Now control F11. I look at that. 65,439 is coming for minus 97. So these two bytes are for 66,000 for 465 minus 97 place it is come. Very, very, very important. If I call fis.read, will you get all 4 characters, Hari? No. Only we will get what? H number is 72. A number is 97. Okay, you have to call read methods separately. 97. Next, I will come. I value, R value, and then following by I value. So, is it possible to write data beyond the ASCII range? Yes. By using which concept? Character streams writer and reader. By using character streams, can I write data beyond the int range? No. Compiler will throw error. Can I write string directly? Yes. No need to do any conversions. But while reading, can I read the string directly by using read method? No. You can read only one character. So then how to read complete data? I'll tell you how to read, don't worry. Now tell me, is it static nature or dynamic nature? Static nature. Help me how to go for a dynamic nature. Again, old style only. Int data semicolon. What do you write? While data equal to fr dot. Which method? Read not equal to -1. Here also -1 only. If control reach end of the file, here also read method returns -1. System dot out dot println. What you write? Data. Save it. If you want the data in a ASCII number format, you can also convert it to typecast to character. Char of date. Okay, na? This is the program for read and write. Write on this. This is within the ASCII range. This is exceeding the ASCII range. And string we can write. Numbers we cannot write. Completed? Flush compulsory, and then last fw dot close. In Oracle, when you run insert query, update query, delete query, the query result directly stored in the main table. We have to call commit method, na? I mean, commit command you have to call. Similarly, for FW also you have to call flush. Don't try to remember program. Don't try to understand program. You have to try to understand, remember concept. I want write byte data 0 to 250. Then file input stream, file output stream. I want to write data in a character range 0 to 65,535. Then file writer, file reader. That way you have to remember the class names. And then program automatically will come to your mind. Completed? Then read file reader program. Develop a program to read. Develop a program to read. File data in character range. File data in character range. Okay. Don't write this static nature. I'm deleting it. Write directly dynamic nature. And next, FOR dot close. Completed? Write down. Develop a program. Develop a program. To copy file data. To copy file data. By using FW and FR. Copy file data by using FW and FR. Completed? Test 05 or 6 or 6 underscore file call. Tell me any difference from previous copy to this copy? First, I have to create file reader. New file reader of double quotes abc.txt. The next file writer fw equal to new file writer of double quotes bbc.txt. The next int data. Then what write? While. Now what do you write now? Data equal to fr dot read. Not equal to -1. Open bracket. What do you write? System dot out dot println data. Handle exception. And next, after while loop, you call fw dot flush. Then system dot out dot println double quotes. Data is copied or file copied. And then next, fr dot to close. Fw dot close. Control F. File is copied. Hey, System dot, sorry, what I have to write here? FW dot write. File copied. bbc.txt, same data coming now. Now I am removing this and writing some data. Then save it, run this program. Now the data is copied. If I have multiple lines, then what happened? All multiple lines are copied. Everyone comfortable? Now I have a question. I want you copy the line from this to here only if it contain A. If the line contain A, then copy, else don't copy. What will you do? Copy the line to the next file only if it contain A. How can I write the code? Currently, what you are doing? You are calling read method. Read method is reading entire line at a time or reading only first byte. Read method reading only first byte. If it is reading only first byte, how can we check this entire line has A or not? My point understand? So tell me, what is the limitation of FR? What is the limitation of FR? And tell me, what is the limitation of FR? FR can copy only limitation of FR. It cannot read one line at a time. Then, if we want to read a name as a one word, or if we want check this line contains some word, it is not possible. Okay, what is the problem? If we want to read a name as a one word, or if you want to check this line contains some word or not, it is not possible. Okay, then what is the solution? The solution is we must use buffered reader class. Okay. Now, what is the use of buffered reader class. And how can we use it? The buffered reader is a, of course, what is this? Predefined class available in java.io package. What the use of it? It is used for reading one line at a time from a given source. From a given source. What is the meaning of the source? The source can be either what, a file, or can be a console. Can be a file or network, or can be a console. From the console also we can read what? One line at a time. Then the buffer reader cannot directly connect to a file for reading data. What it will do? It takes file reader object as argument to connect to file. Then what is the constructor? Buffer reader class constructor. What is the buffer reader class constructor? Public buffered reader of, what it will take? Reader as a argument, not file read. File read is a subclass of what? Reader. It will take reader as a argument. Then next, buffer reader class method. Now tell me, buffer reader class contain method for reading one line at a time. Public return type is what? String. Method name is read line. Read line. Now also it contain another method, public. This is for reading one line at a time. If file is empty or reach end of the line, end of the file, it returns null. Tell me, if it is a file reader, if reach end of the file, then what it returns? -1. Whereas it returns what? Null. Next, one more method is there. Public return type is Boolean. Method name is what? Ready. Okay. It returns true. Returns true. A file has data. Else returns false. Means if file is number 1 empty, number 2 or already file empty. If file is empty, or number 2, if control reached end of the file, it returns null or false? False. If you want to work with null, proceed with what? Read method. If you want to work with Boolean, use what? Ready method. Ready, R-E-A-D, ready. So these are the two methods available in a buffer reader class. Now tell me, if you want to create buffer reader class object, first of all, which class object I have to create? Reader class object. And then write down code. Develop a program to read data from a file one line at a time by using buffer reader. You tell me, I will write. First, what is required? Package. Next, import. Which package I have to import? Java.io. File reader required na. Next, import java.io. Buffer reader. Then next, import ఇంకోళ్ళు కావాలి ఎవరు java.io exception. That's it. Then here I should create file reader fr equal to new file reader of by giving double quotes abc.txt. Then create buffer reader br equal to new file reader of what it was fr. Sorry, buffer reader of fr. Handle exception. Then next, I want read one line at a time from the file. Then string line equal to br dot read line. Then system dot out dot println line. Next, br dot close fr dot close. Let me run this code. Bolo, it is coming complete one line at a time na. But read all lines of only first line. Only first line. I want read all lines. Then what to do? You must call br dot read line repeatedly. br dot read line repeatedly. Then second line will come. Now, as many lines are available, those many times. If line is not available, if control reach end of the file, it returns what? Null. You call any number of times, it will returns only null. Now, this code is dynamic nature or static nature? Static nature. Tell me how to write the dynamic nature code. Line, semicolon, same code, while br dot read line not equal to null. Store this one inside line variable. Line equal. Okay, bracket. What do you write? System dot out dot println line. Look at that. All lines are coming now. So this is the code you have to develop by using buffer. Right. Complete it up. Write down. Develop a program. Develop a program. To copy file data only if the line has the character A. Only if the line has character A. Hmm. I am expecting you to write. Copy file data only if it contain the line character. Only if the line has a character. A. Did you get an idea what to write? Ma? Did you get an idea what I should write? Any change in these two lines? Any change in this line? Any change in this line? This line has a changer. No. Any change in this line? What? Sorry? What I had write? If where you have to check line. How to check? Wonderful. Contents. Line dot contents double quotes A. Then SOPLN. SOPLN place what I should write? FW. Same program. Listen. This is called file copy with filter. Filter copy there, no? This is a file copy with a filter. What the filter you are adding? Array, all lines don't go, only the line that has A only go. Then can I write like this? In place of FR, can I directly write like this? Ensape చూస్తారా answer. Can I pass FR place directly object? Yeah, because I want to use this FR only as a argument. Then next, I should create FW object file writer. FW equal to new file writer of what the file abc.txt. You may ask me question, sir, don't we have buffered writer? Yes, we have buffered writer, but not required because file writer supporting to write one string, one line at a time, na? File reader doesn't support reading one line. That's why buffer reader required. Buffer writer not required because file writer allowing to write one line at a time. Then string line, while loop same. What I write now? If line dot contains what? Double quotes A. Then FW dot write. Is it clear? Then buffer br close and FW dot close. And very, very important, after while loop, you should call FW dot flush. Then system dot out at println, file copy. There is a small problem. Can you please identify? There is a small problem in this code. Can you identify? No problem. Data copied. Complete data now only A lines are. What are the A lines? 1. Why it is removed? Oh, yo. I am reading, writing to the same file. Tell me, how many lines are going to copy? 1, 2, 3. Totally 5 lines available. In that, 3 lines only will be copied. File copied. Where copied? In separate lines are all in one line. All 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, all 3 lines are copied into bbc.txt. In 3 lines are one line. One line. Why? Write method, writing line. Read line method return new line, only the line. Only the line. /n is not available. So it will not. What I have to do? I must call line with always append with what? /. Okay, na? Don't forget, whenever you are using buffer reader and when you are copying multiple lines, compulsory should use what? /n. If you don't use /n, all lines will be stored in a single line. /n compulsory. So hope all the people got clarity on reading data, writing data, copying the data. Tell me, most of the time you are working with text data only, no? Then which streams you are going to use? File input stream, file output stream, file reader, file writer. A reader and writer with a buffered reader. With a buffer reader you have to use. Can you write one more program? Completed this program? Same program, only condition change. You already written, you saw, you only told. Again you are copying. Copy में परमात्मा. If I run this program, all these 4 lines are copied or not? What do you say? Because in all 4 lines, A is there. Okay, now? Now, I have a question. If completed, we will go for next program. Ready? Ready. Develop a program. Develop a program to modify file data in the same file. Develop a program to modify file data in the same file. Input. Replace operation in the file. File replace ra. ఓరి మీ దుంపాలు లేగా ఫైల్ రీప్లేస్ రా ఏమిరా బాబు మీ జీవితం ఎట్లా తయారైంది దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫైల్ inside file you have an operation called replace no what is the data available here abc replace with xyz replace xyz 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 replace the ఒరే బాబు ఒరే నిద్రపోతున్నారా ఆర్ యు స్లీపింగ్ can I replace file data in operating system? When you open the file, you can replace some content of the file in new file or same file. This is operating system functionality. Operating system directly go to file and replace is manual approach. I don't want manual. I want what? Program. I want you write a program to replace file content, modify or replace file data in the same file. Up to now, what are you doing? You are copying this file data to that file. But now what I want to do? Replace in the same file. What do you do? Replace ABC with XYZ in the same file. Replace ABC with XYZ in the same file. This is the input and this is the output. I'll give you 5 minutes time. Let's see how many people can develop this code. Five minutes లో డెవలప్ చేయాలి Online students, are you writing? Tell me now. First step what? Read. After reading, what to do? You read first line here. After reading first line, what should I do? Change. Where? How? This is a string, na? How can I change string content? By calling replace method. Dot replace method you call by giving what? Double quotes ABC comma with double quotes XYZ. Then it will replace in this same line or new line. In the same string object or new object? Same string object. New object above. New object, new string object return. Then where to store this new string object? You are changing where? In the file, in the Java program. Inside Java program in the JVM you change. ABC change to XYZ. Then where? This modified string object is available now. Now loop iterated. Then going. Next line is coming. Then what about the previous line? Understood? This is wrong algorithm. You should not work line by line. First you have to read all lines at a time. Next, is it possible to go directly file in the file to modify? No. Tell me. This is a editor software, no? This is editor or hard disk? Hey, answer. Editor. When you execute Control F to modify, where the content is modified? In hard disk or in the editor software? In the editor software, it is changed. When I click on save, then it is modified in the hard disk. That means what editor is doing? Editor first reading the entire file content in from the hard disk, na? Entire file content is reading into its buffer. Editor software buffer memory. Then allowing you to press Control F. Then change ABC to XYZ where? In the buffer. Then when you click on Control S, now it is going on storing in the file. Okay, na? In Java also you have to do the same algorithm. What is that? Don't, you cannot directly go. What is this? This is Java program. This is what? File means what? Hard disk. From Java program, you can go into hard disk, replace ABC with XYZ. Not possible. So first step what? Read. One line or all lines are? Read all lines. I don't write program. I'm just giving algorithm. Read all lines. Store inside JVM by using one object. First line, second line, third line, fourth line. Where I have to store? What is this object? Read all lines and store in this object. What is this object? What you are reading, line. What is line? String. Where I can store string? In string object. Why you have a doubt, నీ జీవితాన్ని ఎలా మార్చాలో అర్థంగా కింద పైన పడి వస్తున్నాను నేను. You are reading a line where I can store in a how many lines I have to store in this string object? One or four? Four lines. First line read, store. Second line read and where? Which string object? Same string object? New string object? Same string object. Read again in the loop. Read third line, store in the same string object. Same string object. Hey, string is immutable or immutable? Then how can you store four lines in the same string object? What ala chustarentra mohanne? Can string mutable or immutable? Can we store all four lines in a single string object? No. Every time you are calling dot concat of. When I call concata, what happened? Old string object gone, new string is created. Old string on new string, old string on new string. If this file has 100 lines, totally how many string objects created? Tell me, what is the right object to choose here for storing all? String class object or string builder class object? అన్ని నేనే చెప్పాలి, మీరు మాత్రం జస్ట్ కోరస్ ఇస్తుంటారు. ఐఎమ్ ద పురోహిత్, యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ వాట్ మమా. Everything I am only doing work. When you will activate your brain, I want to store multiple lines of string in Java program. For storing multiple lines, I need one object. Which object? Which data? String data. Then how many ways we can store string data? Two ways. String class object, string builder class object. What is the right option? Immutable string class, mutable string builder. What should I use? So read all lines and store inside string builder by calling what method? Append, append, append. After that, on this string builder object dot, which method I have to call? Replace. You are replacing in the editor only, na? So who is the editor now? Our Java program. But do you have replace method in the string class searching for a word? No. We have replace method in the range. But where ABC available, I don't know. Then convert this string builder object to string. Because in the string class we have replace method. Then string object is created with these 4 lines. On this object dot, you call what method? Replace of double quotes what? ABC with what? XYZ. Sleeping up. Then replace method create another new string object by replacing ABC with XYZ in all these 4 lines. Now this string object you write back to the file. Then existing all lines are replaced with the new lines. Understood? So tell me, here I should write while loop reading line by line. Previously we are copying into file. Now copy into file or copy into string builder object, string builder. First we printed on console, change it to write. Now change it to append method. After that, call to string method. First step, copy. Second step, to string. Third step, replace. Fourth step, write. Understand algorithm? This is how you have to think. You know, when question is given, immediately you should start write program. Is it a good idea? No. Always first you design what? Algorithm. After algorithm is ready, then you have to go and write the program. Just by seeing program, should not write program directly. Logic should not write. You will give wrong logic. So this is the complete story of the logic development. Will you all develop this logic? Paka? Will you test in your system? If you are unable to develop the logic, ask ChatGPT. But you must complete this task and come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll check your notes. Paka. If not completed, I will throw you out from the class. Okay? Okay na? Not okay na? Okay na? Tomorrow Saturday. Saturday na? Tomorrow there is a long session. Whether you come or don't come, I don't care. Tomorrow class is at 8:15. Tomorrow class time is 8:15 AM to 11 AM. Okay na? So not 11 AM. Tomorrow class timing is 8:15 AM to 11 AM was slot number 1. Okay, slot number 2, 4 PM to 6 PM. Okay, okay, good. Then removing. Then slot number 2, 9 PM to 11 PM. Okay. I'm not saying will you come or not. I'm saying class is there. Okay. You have to join the class. Tomorrow, these are the 2 slots. Sunday, no class. Only tomorrow is the extra class. Saturday, we have 2 slots and we are completing IO stream chapter. Okay, the pending two topics in iostream chapter is how to store primitive data and how to store object. Primitive data and object. The topic will be completed in this morning slot. Okay, then next night 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. file class. Okay, this 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. is online. Don't come to offline. Online link I will share in the Google Classroom. Clear? Thank you. That's all for today class.
అది పోజో పోజో నేను పోజో క్లాస్ మనం పోజో అది లేదని
రోజు క్లాస్ రాయలేదా?
చూపిస్తాను
రాస్తే ఎందుకు రాదు?
ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసినాను సార్ డిఓ క్లాస్ కానీ రావట్లేదు సార్.
ల్యాప్టాప్ ఇచ్చారా?
ల్యాప్టాప్
ఇచ్చారా? ఇది ఎర్రర్ ఏం లేదు కదా?
లేదు
కంపల్ అయింది ఇంకంతే. యూజర్ అకౌంట్ రెడ్ కలర్ సిమ్ లేవు కదా? రెడ్ కలర్ లేదంటే కంపల్ అయినట్టు ఇక. డాట్ క్లాస్ ఫైల్ ఎక్కడ ఎందుకు ఉంటుంది?
ఫోల్డర్స్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తాం ఫోటో క్లాస్ అయితే డాట్ క్లాస్ అంటే మన ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏదైనా ఎర్రర్ వస్తే కంపైలేషన్ చేయాలి.
అదేనన్నా ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు కంపైల్ చేయట్లే, ఎక్లిప్సే కంపైల్ చేస్తుంది. ఎక్లిప్సే కంపైల్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఏమి రెడ్ కలర్ లేవంటే అది బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ డాట్ files.